Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and wherever you are, how you doing? Charles here, and so happy that you can join us live. Yes, it is a Saturday special. I have a special guest. They have something going on that is so interesting, an event you can't miss. So I wanted them to bring them on live with you. Please welcome my special guest to the show, Constance. Give her a big round of applause. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Charles. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. But before we get started, tell us where you're calling in from.
I'm in New Jersey right now.
Oh, how's the weather?
It is great. Nice, sunny. Went out for a nice little walk this morning. It was in the 50s.
Uh,
Yes.
we're getting ready to enjoy the summer.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
All right. So tell everybody, what's your position in the organization?
I'm the current president for the Herbert Morrison Tri-State Alumni, recently voted in December of last year.
Okay. And tell everybody, where is this school located?
So Herbert Morrison Technical High School is located in Montego Bay. For those from Montego Bay, they may be familiar with a place called Pie River. There's a cemetery across the road. So, of course, our high school was located across from a cemetery. It's a very unique place in Montego Bay for anyone who knows that area.
So what happened? Did the teacher say if you were bad, that's where you were going? Did they? Is that what they?
Yeah. Oh yes. Our principal have made some threats over the years. He's never fulfilled the promises, but he has made those threats.
I bet you any money that school had perfect attendance. Kids were well behaved.
Yes, we were. Nobody wanted to go to the cemetery for classes.
Exactly. All the principal had to do, the principal didn't even have to say anything. He just pointed, look across the field.
You see that?
So big shout out to them. Tell anybody that went to your school, name some of the teachers that, if they went there, they would have remembered.
Well, our principal, beloved, recently passed on, Mr. Lloyd Whinstanley, who not only was the first principal of Herbert Morrison, but he was also a very distinguished teacher at the Cornwall College, which is one of the more prestigious all-boys school in Montego Bay. So he, like everyone who is of Montego Bay, would have met and known this man. He was our beloved principal, very strict, but at the same time, we love him.
That's nice.
And we also missed him.
And I guess that the strictness came from love.
It did. And another very prominent teacher we had was Carl Matthews, was our music teacher, and our school was very well known for our music performances. As a result of that, we've had a lot of music talents within the country right now that's coming out of our school. So Mr. Matthews was our very beloved, music teacher.
So I was looking at you and thinking, you look like a sports person, but now that you said there was music, so what were you? Were you the sports girl, or were you the arts? What were you?
I did both. Okay. I did track and field. I was a terrible runner. Every race I would come in dead last, but I was a girl I was very thin, so I would be hurling over those bars. The high jump and the long jump, those are my field. Running was not so much mine, but yeah, high jump and long jump. But I was a music student. I was a better music theory than I was a instrument, although I played the saxophone.
Okay. So anybody that's listening from around the world, what school was your competition? If you can name it right now, there's always that school that you guys are rivals. Which school would be your rival?
For sports, our rival was Cornwall College.
Okay.
They would kick us off the football field like And in track and field, it was Stets. At the time, Stets had those boys, and man, they were great.
Okay. See? So now everybody that's watching, all the flashbacks and the memories of everything is coming back. So describe the school a little bit. If we've never been there, what did the school look like?
Warm, friendly, homely. So Herbert Morrison was the first technical high school in Montego Bay, to say. And I
Okay.
think it was maybe the best thing that ever happened to Montego Bay. Montego Bay had a bunch of traditional high schools. You went there, you had to go to college afterwards.
Mm,
Herbert Morrison came on, and it was a technical high school. You went there, and it was from, I think we put out more technical students that are very successful today than anything else. We had a very robust music department. We put out a lot of musicians.
mhm.
We had a very strong netball team. Also, how could I forget that? Our netball team were world champions. Um, Miss Mitchell was our netball coach, and that was one of the great things that came out of that school. We had a very strong food and beverage department, and we have a lot of past students that are in that realm at this moment in their career as a result of coming out of a food and beverage department,
Mhm.
going into, we had Montego Bay Community College that was right next to us, and I to do food and beverage management like myself, even though I'm still not performing in that field, but that's where my career started. Um, we had a very great technical drawing and technical arts department. So we had in Montego Bay, there's a lot of engineers that came out of there. Woodwork, well, we had a very strong, robust woodwork department. And, you know, I can name a few past students that came out of there, that are very successful. And it was as a result of that, main education. I mean, we
Right.
have produced a lot of doctors and lawyers and teachers. Oh, we have a lot of teachers coming from out of that school. But, I
So
need to bring home on the technical side.
there
That
you
was
go.
how,
So
yeah.
this is why you wanted to give back, and that's what the whole thing is about. Now that we know the school, we're getting a love for the school. Tell us about the big event. Why we're here.
We're here to produce. We're producing an event. We're calling it the Easter Praise, and it's raising fund to give back to the school. We've been doing a giving back to the school. The Tri-State alumni has been around for a number of years. We started out helping the track team, and over the years, our assistance for the track team has grown. We now want to get into assisting other areas. There are several other areas of the school that need our assistance: the home economics department, the music department, all those other things that we can say that has made careers that are out there in the world. And we have a full body of past students that are on board, and they just want to give back. And we want to ask others that are out there. You might have relatives that went to the school. Who knows, your grandchild might end up in that school. Herbert Morrison right now is one of the leading high school in Montego Bay, where everybody wants to be a part of. Everybody is in a fight to get into that school. So we just want to give back. We want to help them. We want to do as much as we can for them.
All right, and as you were speaking, I have the flyer up, and I see that it's the Easter Praise. So this is a virtual gospel concert.
It is.
This is happening April the 3rd, and it's at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, hey, and letting everybody know, just because it's a Caribbean event, 8 p.m. means 8 p.m. Get on there on time. we're not
That's
waiting.
right.
We're not waiting for you. Okay, we start at 8 o'clock.
That's correct.
So tell us some of the artists that's on the flyer right here.
So the main artist will be the new Creation Generation International. Interestingly, this group started in 1980. They were a group of students at the Mona campus, and they just came together and decided that, they were going to start ministering to the students on campus.
Okay.
And that grew into them becoming a group that start getting booked for events. And they just grew from there into bigger and bigger and better things. They are considered a ministering group because they minister through their song and praises. One of the great things about this group is that they minister in places like women's prison. They've gone in there and they've done things to change people's perception, to get people on the right chord. They've gone all over many states throughout the U.S. and ministered. They've ministered throughout the United Kingdom and throughout the Caribbean. And I must say, they are on fire. You can't miss them.
All right. So here it is. In the description, I actually put a link to buy tickets. So if you want to buy a ticket, it's going to be virtual. It's in Zoom. You can purchase the ticket and it's in the description. So as we're speaking after the show, make sure you click the link, go straight to Eventbrite and buy your tickets. And so for more information, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We want to know more about how you can help and for this great event. Stay tuned. CMJ Entertainment is a one-stop shop. CMJ Entertainment helps people do any type of events, and it's a marketing tool as well. So we'll cover everything from start to finish. If it's a wedding, we'll make sure your wedding is over the top. And if it's an event, we make sure that everybody gets information at the end of the day. Give us a call at 416-414-8964 or online, go to cmjent.com.
Presenting Easter Praise, an evening of gospel, folk, and culture with the New Creation Generation International Group, a charitable collaboration with the Alumni Associations of Montego Bay High School, Herbert Morrison Technical High, Cornwall College, Malden High School, Mount Alvernia High School, and the Comets Club International on Saturday, April 3rd at 8 p.m. in the Zoom room. Tickets are only $20. Easter Praise, presented under the distinguished patronage of Honorable Alcion Roach Wilson, Consul General of Jamaica to New York. That's Easter Praise, Saturday, April 3rd at 8 p.m. via Zoom. See you there.
Yes, we are going to see you there. We want to make sure you're there. And as you saw in the flyer and on the poster, it's just $20, okay, to support a great cause, to get a great event for the night. And that $20 is going towards the school. So like they said, to just get it going, to take it to the next level. Plus, if you heard in the commercial, you're actually having some great guests, like Consul General of New York is going to be there.
That's correct.
Right. So you have some great guests speaking, great entertainment. So tell us, where do you want to see this grow? Where do you want to see this happening?
I say the sky's the limit. It's never too much. The more people we get on board, it's the bigger, the better. And that's what we're looking for. But there are other. New Creation is our main item on this ticket, but we have other members, and they're coming from Herbert Morrison. They're Herbert Morrison past students. And This is what I am so passionate about it. Joan Myers will be performing, and Joan Myers was the lead singer for the Grace Thrillers.
Okay.
She's done some she's recorded a few albums with them. She's won awards. Joan has taken the stage with so many powerful people. Shirley Caesar, Andrew Crouch, Jesse Dixon, Smokey Robinson. She was awarded female gospel singer at the Caribbean Gospel Music Award.
Okay.
She's no joke. You can't afford to miss her. This lineup
is going to be big then, because we have other artists on here. Starts at 8 and we're going, there's going to be a couple hours, because trust me, Once you catch the spirit on some of these songs, you're not going to want to go anywhere. You're going to have a great time. And the beauty of it too is, the reason I want to talk about the school a little bit is because you're doing it on Zoom. And the thing is, you're going to see old friends that you might have not seen in a long time. This is a way of connecting. It's like a school reunion. You can see each other, say, wait a minute, that face looks familiar. Are you so-and-so? You have a brother from where? Yes, we were in the same class. Like, it is going to be a reunion for everybody. So if you know anybody that went to the school or wanted to support, then definitely here it is. Make sure you catch it. Don't be late. We're starting at 8 p.m.
And
April 3rd.
Something? The best part is that we've all been in lockdown for over a year now. This is a chance for us to see each other.
Yes. Trust me, that's definitely it. Me as an entertainer, I love doing these interviews. I love doing this stuff. But for me, I need to be there on stage, talking to my guests, enjoying it, feeling the vibe, feeling the feeling. And that's what you're going to get when you come to this event, seeing all the faces, waving to everybody. There it is. There's our email address. So if you want to reach out, so say if someone's looking right now and they went, I went to that school. How do I become a member, or how do I get in contact? Are you guys taking members? Is there a way that they can support?
Yes, they are. Just send us an email or give me a call.
All right. There it is.
An email.
917-318-0992. That's 318-0992. If you're feeling nostalgic, you're getting flashbacks of the school and the sports, and maybe you ran against her. Okay, maybe you were the hurdler. Yeah. Say, hey, I remember you. We did track. This is why you need to buy your tickets. It's on Eventbrite. Go ahead and buy the ticket. Right there. There's it for one more time. Fantastic singers, entertainment. You're supporting a great cause. You're getting to see some great people, and you're listening to some great music. Why not? Bring family and friends over. Support. Yes, the tickets are only $20, but you can support more. You're helping out the next generation, and that's what everybody needs to remember. You're helping out the next generation, the next doctors, lawyers. Who knows? The next 100-meter dash person might be at this school.
That's right.
You never know. Support. Well, listen, thank you so much for taking the time to come on. We're going to be making sure that everybody sees it. We're going to take one more break. We'll be right back.
Presenting Easter Praise, an evening of gospel, folk, and culture with the New Creation Generation International Group, a charitable collaboration with the Alumni Associations of Montego Bay High School, Herbert Morrison Technical High, Cornwall College, Malden High School, Mount Alvernia High School, and the Comets Club International on Saturday, April 3rd at 8 p.m. in the Zoom room. Tickets are only $20. Easter Praise, presented under the distinguished patronage of Honorable Alcion Roach Wilson, Consul General of Jamaica to New York. That's Easter Praise, Saturday, April 3rd at 8 p.m. via Zoom. See you there.
All right. Before we go, we'd love to make sure all of our guests thank our fans for watching. And then I just want to put these up. There you go. Someone's giving you a round of applause. They're watching. Thanks for watching. And before we go, I'm going to do a quick game with you. It's called Rapid Fire. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
I see these faces every time I say we're going to do this. They're like, sure. All right, here we go. These are easy questions. You ready?
Okay.
All right. Rice and peas or white rice?
Oh, rice and peas.
Okay. Butter bean and saltfish or ackee and saltfish?
Ackee and saltfish.
Oxtail or curry goat?
Both.
Okay, I'll give you that one. You can. That's your one slide. Okay. Breakfast porridge. Which one you having?
Porridge.
Yeah, which one? Peanut punch, hominy corn. Which one?
Oh, I'm a plantain porridge girl.
There you go. Okay, you're only allowed to have one drink: carrot juice or sweet sap.
I can't have both.
That with the
I'll
meat.
take sweet sap.
See, the game was fun. It's easy. You passed. It's all good. Now we know if we're ever inviting you to the house, we got to make sure that there's both meats there for you. That's all. We got you.
Please.
We got you. Well, thank you so much for being there. I'm excited to come to the event. I can see that it's going to be fun. You're passionate about it. So make sure you join us there on time. It starts at 8 p.m. Make sure you grab your tickets. It's in the description and don't miss out. Before we go, does anybody you want to say a shout out to?
Well, there are a few other artists that will be on, and I would like to mention them. We have Celia Simpson. She started singing with the King's Chapel Choir at the age of 8. She lives in Canada now, and she still sings with the Faith Sanctuary Pentecostal over there. She'll be on, and she's a dynamite little woman. And we also have Howard Messam, a saxophonist, who is also a past student from Herbert Morrison. He played on our school band. He also played with the Montego Bay Youth Symphony. And he currently does weddings, dinners, graduation, birthday parties, whatever, and you got to see Howard on that saxophone. And I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and looking forward to everyone's support. And believe me, this is for a worthy cause.
There you go. All right, everybody, be safe. Call somebody up right now and say, listen, you know this event's happening? Get your tickets now. We want to see you there on time at 7:55. Log in. We make sure you're there on time. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Has
Bye-bye.
come to an end. But the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, head over right now to Twitter and Facebook and like, share, and get involved. Join us next time.
Please be advised that this podcast is meant for educational and informational purposes only and is in no way a replacement for legal or medical advice. The opinions contained within are solely those of the interviewers and interviewees and should be received as so. Those seeking help or advice are encouraged to obtain professional legal